Well, the reason that I am making this video today is because I am pumping to exclusively breastfeed another baby. Welcome to my channel, and most of you are probably wondering, why the heck am I making a pumping video when my son is nearly a year old and we have a very well-established breastfeeding relationship, as I have mentioned several times in some of my other videos. Why now? Why am I making a pumping video now? What is going on? The reason that I'm making this video is because I am going to be pumping to exclusively breastfeed another baby. No. I'm definitely not having another baby, that's for sure, so don't even go there. In fact, my sister-in-law actually had a beautiful little girl just last month, and her goal, with her being naturally minded like we are, was for her daughter to be breastfed. Just a quick disclaimer here, this is nothing against formula feeding moms at all. After all, a fed baby is the best baby, but for this situation and for my sister-in-law, her ideal situation was that her daughter was going to be fed breast milk. So things just didn't seem to really work out with breastfeeding and pumping. She wasn't really responding to the pump. So to make a long story short, she unfortunately wasn't able to continue the breastfeeding relationship. Well, last Thursday I talked to her and have decided that I am going to be increasing my supply and pumping to exclusively breastfeed her. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks she will be completely transitioned over to breast milk and only be getting breast milk. Currently I'm in the building a supply phase. I have absolutely no breast milk. I'm not a pumper at all, and anytime that I did pump was just a few ounces to get us by if me and Andrew went out and we had to leave little Andrew with a babysitter, and just so he would have enough milk to last him the night. But other than that, I have never really pumped, so this is something brand new to me. I had absolutely no idea how different pumping was than breastfeeding. So I'm deciding to probably make this into a series because I think this is going to be something cool that I will want to look back on one day, and just something cool that I want to share, because when I first took on this task and started trying to figure out what exactly my course of action was going to be to increase my supply, I couldn't really find anything on increasing supply to donate milk, like increasing supply on top of already breastfeeding. So I really want to put this out there for other moms who maybe want to be donor moms, or who are maybe in the same kind of situation that I'm in. For anyone who is just interested in following me on this really cool journey that I'm on. So, as I said before, right now I am in the stalking phase. I am just stocking up my freezer, stocking up enough to be able to give to my sister-in-law so that she can start feeding the baby and not have to worry about supplementing with formula or anything like that. Like I said, I started pumping. I started actually pumping on Friday. Today is Sunday night. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning right now, going into Monday. But so yeah, I've been pumping for a couple of days now, and I currently have 21 ounces frozen in the freezer that I've just pumped these past couple of days. The way that I'm doing this is I am eating oatmeal every day. Every morning I have been eating a nice big bowl of oatmeal. I don't eat oatmeal at all. I actually used to find oatmeal pretty gross. I've kind of come around to it as I've gotten older, but still, with paleo and everything like that, I just never ate oatmeal. But I figured to increase my supply, why not oatmeal? I've just heard so many good things about oatmeal. So I've been eating oatmeal every morning, and I started out pumping for 15 minutes after every time that Andrew would eat. So every time he would finish eating, I would, settle him down, he would go to sleep or he would play, whatever he was going to do, and then I would sit down and I would pump for 15 minutes. And that was my regimen at first, and I was definitely getting some milk that way. Then I heard about something called power pumping, and power pumping is where you mimic a baby's cluster feeding in order to increase supply, like, quickly. And so I do power pumping 3 to 4 times a day now, and that has just shot my supply through the roof. I'm now pumping about 1 ounce to 1.5 ounces every time I pump, and that's always after a feeding. I never, supplement with Andrew or anything like that. It's always after I feed him, so I make sure that he's fed first. And so power pumping, what I'll do is I'll feed him, and then I will pump for 10 minutes, and then I will take a 10-minute break, and then I'll pump for another 10 minutes. And that's one session, but 2 times a day I will do it 3 times. So I'll do 10 minutes, and then I'll take a break for 10 minutes, and then I'll do it for 10 minutes, and then I'll take a break for 10 minutes, and then I'll do it for 10 more minutes. And I do that twice a day, and then 2 other times a day I'll just do it the 2 times. And then any other time, I always will pump after feeding. Anytime he eats, I'm pumping afterwards, even if we're going to bed. We co-sleep, so usually I would lay down with him and feed him. He would fall asleep, I would fall asleep. Now it's not that simple. I'll have to get up and pump for at least 15 minutes if I'm just going to do one of those just blocks instead of like power pumping. This is the sound of my everyday life. So it's definitely been a learning curve. I have been getting to know my pump. I have the Medela Pump in Style Advanced. I really like this thing. It seems to do a good job. If there are times when I feel like it's not emptying me out completely, so I usually will put Andrew back on the breast to kind of finish it off or whatever. If he's awake or seems to be in the mood to eat, I will try to get him to just empty out the breasts to alert those receptors that there needs to be more milk made. I think I'm finally getting the regimen, the cleaning, rinsing, boiling, sanitizing kind of regimen down. It was kind of annoying at first and a lot of work, and kudos to you pumping moms, because wow, it is a lot of rinsing and a lot of washing and a lot of sanitizing, but I think I'm finally getting my routine down, which is making it much easier. Sanitizing pump parts is my total favorite. Can you sense the sarcasm in my voice? So right now there's not really too much to say at this point other than I'm really excited to see how much my body can do. I'm not going to even lie, when I open up the freezer and I see those bags of milk inside, there's definitely a sense of pride that washes over me, like, wow, I'm feeding my baby and this is for another baby. And it's already, in just these past couple of days, been an empowering experience, and I'm just shocked by my body. One thing that I have definitely noticed since I've been increasing my supply and pumping more is I am hungry all the time. I'm always eating. That could have to also do with the fact that we are cutting meat products out of our diet, and so slowly but surely we have been cutting a lot of our meats, and I think maybe just I'm craving meat or something. But besides that, I've definitely been hungrier than normal. And you have to think that I'm feeding Andrew, who he's on very few solids. He's still eating every 2 to 3 hours, and then now I'm pumping, mimicking feeding another baby. So I'm just eating constantly. I'm probably, our grocery bill is probably going to increase with how much I'm eating. I'm so excited to be embarking on this journey, and I'm so excited to bring you guys along with me. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more of me and my family, check out the description below, and I will link my blog and all my social media accounts, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.